All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So we're a couple days removed from the Jets-Patriots game, and everybody knows what happened at this point, right? Jets lost 10-3. They lost in walk-off fashion to a punt return at the end of the game. Defense didn't allow a single touchdown. Zach Wilson was atrocious. There's really no other way around it. It was the biggest game of the season for the Jets, and to look at those stats, to look at how he performed against that Patriots defense, it's just inexcusable at this point, given the context of the situation, knowing that he has weapons around him, knowing that he can rely on a top defense in the NFL, knowing that this is his second year in the NFL and the second year in the same system. Trevor Lawrence can't say that. Justin Fields can't say that. Mac Jones can't really say that, working with new OC, Matt Patricia. So I think a lot of people are frustrated, and rightfully so. Since that game, everybody has been coming down on Zach. Whether you want to talk about the fans, the media, reporters, TV personalities, like everybody's coming down on Zach. And, I got to be honest, rightfully so. I mean, looking at the reality of the situation, you want to see more from the former second overall pick. But Chris Sims actually went in the other direction and defended Zach. So first off, he said that people will use anything to bring him down. And to me, that's just completely, I just disagree with that completely. I mean, Zach Wilson, in my opinion, has been one of the most liked Jets quarterbacks in recent memory. I feel like everybody in the media loves him. Daniel Jeremiah, Chris Sims, Todd McShay, Kurt Warner, David Carr, Tony Romo, Rich Eisen. It's just, like, the list goes on. Like, I could sit here. I mean, we can go back and listen to all the hype before the season. Even former players like Chad Ochocinco, like everybody, it seems, likes Zach Wilson a lot. He's had a ton of support from the media and from, again, former coaches, TV guys, everything like that. He has a lot of support. Sorry about that. A family was walking by with their luggage. I didn't want to stand in the way, but look, I do not want to hear that people will use anything to bring Zach Wilson down. I mean, I feel that way about Tua. Tua is proving so many people wrong this season with the year that he's having. He has gotten absolutely ripped apart online, on Twitter, the injuries, the weak arm, all these different things. Tyreek Hill, it doesn't matter because Tua can't get him the football. Like, Tua is proving so many people wrong. Justin Fields is another guy proving so many people wrong. So, when I look at Zach Wilson, he's had all the support in the world. He should be at a certain level, I think, from a developmental standpoint. And because he's not there, there's frustration. And when the Jets have that good of a defense, when the Jets have so many things in place, stuff that Geno Smith did not have when he was with New York and didn't get a pass, stuff that Sam Darnold did not have. Sorry, I got the low battery thing. That always throws me off. Sam Darnold did not have this much help. Bryce Petty did not have this much help. Josh McCown did not have this much help. This Jets team has been the best Jets team since 2015 with Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's the reality. So that's why I think Jets fans are mad, and why we expect a little bit more. And then he actually went on to break down literally every single pass play that Zach Wilson had in the game, pointed some really interesting things out, pointed out the good stuff, pointed out the bad stuff, and, was honest and said, hey, he had a bad game. But he does think that a lot of people are overreacting to this game, basically saying, oh, he needs to be traded. The Jets need to get rid of him. He's not a franchise quarterback. And I actually agree with Chris in that regard. Because Zach had a bad game, this past Sunday, a really bad game this past Sunday against the Pats, it doesn't mean that he's going to continue to look that way moving forward. Can that happen? Sure. But can he go out there, throw for 195 yards, a touchdown or two, not turn the football over against the Chicago Bears and the Jets win the game? Is that a possibility? Yeah, 100%. 100%. So I think that's really the angle that Sims is trying to go for here. And Sims has also been, I want to say, the biggest supporter of Zach Wilson I can remember since the draft. I mean, he said he was better than Trevor Lawrence, and he's generational and number one quarterback and everything like that. And I get it. Guys have their quarterback prospects that they're drawn to and that they like and everything, which is fine. My whole thing here is, even Derek Carr and Jimmy Garoppolo, there's so many different topics being thrown around, so many different headlines that are being thrown around. right now with the quarterback position with the New York Jets. Zach Wilson has the power, assuming the Jets go with him as, as the starting quarterback for this upcoming game. He has the power to shut everybody up. Again, if he goes out there and has a decent game, nobody's asking him to throw for 450. Nobody. It's like, hey, can you manage the game? Can you throw for 190, 200 yards, 230 yards? That's not that difficult to do, relatively speaking. If you can do, and again, given the context of the situation, if that is the case and the Jets start winning games again, I think a lot of people will start to calm down. But if you want to roll out performances like we saw against New England, yeah, people are going to be irritated. And to not take any accountability after the game, I think this is a prime opportunity for Zach to say, you know what, I messed up. I was a baby. I was immature. I was pissed off after the game. And really, go show the defense some love. Go say, hey, you know what, this is my bad. I played like crap. It's my fault that we lost. I'm the leader of this football team. I'm the quarterback of this football team. I got to prove why this team drafted me, as opposed to saying, no, I didn't let the team down. I didn't let the defense down. So Chris Sims dishes out his thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. And by the way, sorry I haven't been super interactive within the comment section these past couple of days. I'm actually in France. Leaving soon, though. Leaving soon. So the second I get some free time when I get back home, I'm going to dive into them all. So let me know your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. And as always, go Jets.